Something has attached itself to Holly. Something is in her mind. Something is seeking the truth. Hi, my name is Clifton Schulke, and I'm the writer, producer and director of Attached, the short film. Following on from my last short, I knew I wanted to stay in the genre of science fiction, but go in a somewhat different direction. I wanted to experiment, I wanted to have more creative freedom, and I wanted to be more ambiguous than ever before. I also wanted to push a little bit more into the experimental side of things. A strong concept with great performance and sound would be the key. I wrote Attached about 2.5 years ago. I don't really know where it originated from in my mind, but I thought the idea of a first-person view from an entity that has attached itself to someone was really interesting and somewhat original. The script and characters changed quite a lot along the way. Originally it was more down the line of aliens or cosmic beings that have come down and attached themselves to humans, but that all changed to where the film is now, which is having more to do with memories inside the mind of our main character. In fact, the full story has been written into a feature, but more on that shortly. I love natural environment landscapes. I love the rawness and healing qualities of them, which I entwined into Holly, our main character. One of my most favourite places in the world is the Bunya Mountains, here in Queensland, Australia, so shooting there was a no-brainer. It's a very majestic place. I had worked with Elizabeth Clarke in a smaller capacity before and had enjoyed the collaboration. I think she's incredibly talented with a bright future, and I was thrilled when she said yes to the project. Elizabeth and I allowed ourselves to let the character of Holly keep evolving right through until we were shooting and then even into post. It was a great experience creating like that. We shot the film in early July of 2021 over approximately 2 days. It was cold, very cold. We had a small cast and crew, Ian, E.T., Joe, Elizabeth and myself. We kept it small and nimble, allowing us to be more guerrilla. In fact, I shot the film as well. I hardly used any lighting, it's all pretty well natural light. I shot it on a DJI Osmo action cam with the close-up shots on my Sony a7S II. The opening freefall shot is by a guy called Emil Berzo from Romania. I wanted to wow the audience immediately, get their attention and have them wondering what the heck is going on. Emil's footage is incredible and I'm so grateful he has let us use it. I don't class myself as a visual effects artist, so I knew the effects had to be simple yet effective and solid so I could achieve them and not outsource to save on budget. The orbs are all created in After Effects with Video Copilot's Element 3D. I'm happy with the final result, and Peter Sylvester's colour grade just brought it all together. I knew score was going to be very important. It was completely perfect timing that I met Josh Jett just around the time that we were shooting. It's like the film gods were looking down on us. Josh comes from an electronic sort of DJ background, but is always inspired to work in the film score world. This was his first project and he absolutely nailed it. I'm a big believer in score almost being a third of a film, like it's a character. Josh and I immediately hit it off and are very like-minded, and I just can't wait to work with him again. Joe Hayes and I returned to Tom Keller and the team at Folklore Sound in Brisbane to finish off the film's sound design and mix. I really wanted to explore and experiment with Dolby Atmos on this project, which Folklore have in their main mix room. The film by nature is very immersive and Atmos helps so much with that. It's so much fun working with that team. I'd like to think that this film is the first to be shot on an action cam and be mixed in Dolby Atmos. I'm thrilled with the final product of Attached. I feel it's my best work to date. But the journey's not over. As I mentioned before, there is more to the story. The short sets up questions that there are answers to. In fact, the short is actually the first 10 minutes to the feature. It will be a micro-budget film and will follow the same methodology in creating it as we've already done. If you're at all interested in finding out more about this project or wanting to be involved, then feel free to contact me. I'd be happy to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and remember, the memory is here.